Hey guys, welcome back to the layout once again. Today I have a really quick layout update for you. So I have a couple things for sale that I'll show to you. Really not much has happened on the layout. I'm kind of in the middle of working on some things and making a construction video. So once I get more of those projects kind of wrapped up, I'll have another layout update later this week that'll be kind of more complete, but I just wanted to get this one up to you. Then I also have a couple of questions for you as well, but we'll start with what I have for sale. So the first thing I have here is an Athearn ready-to-run C44-9W. It's a great locomotive. It's been custom weathered, has DCC, and it runs really well. And I'm not getting rid of it. I'm not selling it because there's something wrong with it. I'm actually just kind of trying to cycle out some of my motive power and rolling stock to get new stuff. So I just want to sell some stuff and kind of reinvest what I get. So. I have another locomotive for sale as well, and these are both on eBay, so I'll post the links below. This locomotive is going for $120, and it comes with the original box and all that stuff. So good locomotive, runs well. I've had it for a while, and I'm just going to part with it, hopefully get some new stuff. And then down here, I have this locomotive for sale as well. This is another Athearn ready to run, but this is an AC 4400. You can see this has been custom weathered. I've also added a couple of details as well, such as the PTC antennas. And then on the other side, if you can see this, I also added a brake chain over there on that truck. So this unit right now does not have DCC in it, but it's a nice locomotive, and I really like the weathering on it actually. So this is going for $135. It does come with the original box, but the plastic sleeve wasn't included, and that's just how it was sent to me. So, but I'll package it nicely if you're interested. So just go ahead and comment if you're interested in either of these, or go to the eBay link and go ahead and purchase it through there. So again, nothing wrong with them. Just keep things fresh. Want to recycle some of the motive power and rolling stock. And on the topic of rolling stock, I actually picked up, and they're on their way now, I picked up 3 of those Automax auto carrier cars with the Circle Cross logo. So I'm really excited to get those. They'll be enormous cars, but they should roll well on the layout. And then show you a couple things that I've done. Nothing's really happening actually. So I think last time I kind of mentioned working on some temporary scenery, so I'm kind of continuing that more. Again, I'll have another layout update soon, and hopefully I'll have more of this done. So I just kind of brought this to this side, and I'll continue sweeping that way. And then another thing, I've started, actually I'm working on this like just tonight, literally just a few minutes ago, put in a new section of fascia, and I think I have enough fascia down here, or hardboard down here, to at least complete the fascia along most of the lower level. So I figured out a way to do it around the end of the peninsula here too, which will be kind of difficult, but I think it should turn out alright. And then you'll also probably notice that I have a new section of upper level here. I just got this in, and I'm in the process. The boards that I'm standing on beneath me, those will become that really narrow section of benchwork, kind of like what you see below. That'll go along the wall there once I finish that. So that actually, talking about this, that brings me to a couple of questions I have. So the first thing is, I built this frame up here at 18 inches in depth, and the scenery down below is going to be 24 inches. So my question is, I don't know, like, should I keep it at this depth and kind of preserve the view that you have down below, or should I go for that extra few inches of scenery, and then depending on where you're standing in the aisleway, you might not be able to see fully to the back. So the camera right now is at like my eye height, and I'm kind of standing in the middle of the aisleway. And the only reason I shrunk it, because I was just thinking, if you're an operator over here and you're the engine foreman or something, because the locomotive facility is going to be down here, you'd probably want to be able to see most of that. But then I also considered, if you are the locomotive foreman, would you not just have like a seat right here where you just kind of like tuck in underneath the benchwork, and you'd have a perfect view there. So I don't know. It's kind of got to weigh my pros and cons here. Do I go with the full depth, or leave it as is? So you guys just go ahead and let me know from experience what you think is best, and I'll consider your feedback. And then another question that I have, and then we'll wrap up, is over here. I've just been playing around with the configuration of the yard tracks here. So clearly we have our siding far outside than our main line, and then the original plan was we were going to have 7 yard tracks, so 9 tracks total, but 7 in the yard. But as you can see here, I've kind of rearranged things, and I took out 1 track. So I took out this closest track, which is the shortest one. Again, this is all like hypothetical, and I'm wondering, should I leave it at 7 tracks, or should I take out 1 track like I've done here, and then make that kind of like a gravel / dirt access road like you frequently see in yards, where you can have yard personnel kind of checking out rolling stock or moving around in the yard. So I don't know, because the thing is, if I leave all 7 tracks, then they're all kind of spaced evenly with not much space in between them, if you know what I mean. So I think the main line and siding are spaced at 2 inches, and then the other 7 tracks would also be spaced at 2 inches. So there's no real distinction visually on what tracks are what. And then so you can kind of see there's 3 tracks in the back. Those are actually our arrival departure tracks, and those will be super long. They come off of the yard ladder there, and then they go all the way down here, and eventually they will actually pinch together in another ladder on the lift out. But then the closest, as displayed here, the closest 3 tracks and potentially 4 tracks, the yard ladder kind of starts right there where this bow is out. So again, go ahead and just comment, tell me what you think. Should I leave it with all 7 tracks, and 4 of those being these closest classification tracks, and then 3 being arrival departure, or should I get rid of that shortest classification track and then make that a road or something? And then the other thing to consider is also we're going to have a highway or interstate overpass. So one convenient thing about the setup I have here is that you can kind of split the tracks and then have that support column kind of in between them and give a little space for that. Because I think if we had all 7 tracks, then there isn't really much room to do an interstate overpass. So now it's just a question of, do I compromise operability by removing that 1 track for a scenic element, or do I try to get as much out of the track plan as possible? And the other question too, I haven't operated a large layout before, so I don't know if taking out that shortest yard track is going to have that much of an impact, and I can't really tell at this moment. So I don't know. It's a difficult question. You guys will have to let me know. So anyway, that's all I really have for this layout update. Sorry, I kind of rambled there at the end, but just want to make sure you understand what the dilemma is. And then again, the other question is over here: should I keep it at keep the 2 decks the same depth, or should I make the top one, or keep the top one shorter or narrower as it is? So anyway, that's what I've been working on right now, and kind of the things I've been thinking about. I'm gonna, after I wrap this video up, continue working on a layout. Hopefully next time we'll have the rest of the upper level bench work, including this portion out here, finished, and then also have some temporary scenery. And I got a lot to work on, including fascia, and I'll get some more sub road bed in. So oh, plus those auto rack cars, I should have those in pretty soon as well. So anyway, go ahead and comment what you guys think, and as always, thank you for watching, and we'll have plenty more content to show soon.